Hey people of Reddit. What's a nice way of telling a talkative person to shut up? Former neighbor was nice enough but wanted to chat all the time. If I was carrying something, I'd say I should really get this food in the fridge. Or, nice chatting but I really have to go and get back to work. There was this girl I had to help train at my last job. She had no concept of personal space. I often had to tell her that I really had to get back to work and couldn't sit and chat all day. On the phone I say, "Hey, I'm going to let you go now." Hi talkative person here. Say something like, "My social battery is running out," or, "I'm getting a headache. Just flat out tell me why you want me to shut up." Kind of selfish. But drag another person into the conversation. Then sneak away. I've had to do this before. And it works pretty much every time. Make your face appear worried and pretend that your hand is moving beyond your control. Then politely pinch their lips together with your thumb and index finger. You're at an 11. I'm gonna need you at like a 3. Max. Sounds like you're looking for firm but polite. Respectful but clear. Try jerking off in your hand and slapping them with it. I don't think it's nice, as in polite. But you can ask them why they're so quiet and just run away when they shut up for a few seconds out of confusion. Pee on their shoes. It asserts your dominance over the situation and guarantees that they'll never talk to you again. Interrupt them and tell them that they are kind of overwhelming you. Apologize for being rude but just be real. Usually people who talk a lot are pretty aware that they talk a lot and shouldn't be too offended by you just being honest but in a nice, more friendly tone. I'm a quiet person and I will always speak up if somebody is driving me fucking crazy. It's worth it. You seem to have a lot to say about. But perhaps we could revisit it another time. In person. Drop something. As you bend down to pick it up, change the topic or use an exit line. The drop should cause the talkative person to momentarily lose their momentum, allowing you to make the transition. If they're talkative, they probably know it and are used to being asked to be quiet. Reply to whatever they said last by, "Oh wow, that's crazy, what are you about to do now?" I about to get a drink of water. Reply to this email. Go to lunch. Whatever you can say to get away, lol. I'm sorry but I am trying to focus, I did hair for a while. This works well though I ended up with mostly male clients. It depends a lot on context. In a group setting, you might say, "Let's hear what some other people think." One-on-one. If you have the relationship, you might say, "I got it," or "I see the point," if they are over-explaining. If they are just running on. Again one-on-one. You might say, "Wow. Take a breath a minute. I can't even process everything you're saying right now." Quote. You could try committing first-degree murder during the convo. I've done it about 10 to 12 times before. Works like a charm. If you make me aware of the fact I'm being overly talkative, or as my friends have but it a bit much, I will usually chill out. If they're autistic, say, "Stop talking now. Don't mince words, we don't take hints well. Your ass must get jealous of all that shit that comes out of your mouth. Problem solved, lol. Your mouth is running faster than your thoughts. I would take a moment to let them catch up with one another. I need to go to the bathroom. I ate something disgusting some time ago. See ya later. Huge hit to your reputation at work but very effective. Bring up something really tragic or traumatic. Oh yeah. It sounds like you have a really nice family. Must be nice. My dad left when I was 10 and my mom overdosed on heroin shortly thereafter, so I didn't have loving Parents like that. Or just, yeah, I'm sorry, what did you say? I'm just distracted because my grandma died. They will feel too awkward to continue. My toilet is clogged from all the shit coming out of your mouth. Wow. You're full of energy tonight. Did you have an extra cup of coffee or something? Comment negatively on their laugh. This is one of the cruelest things you can do to a person in speech alone. Inspire a lingering sense of insecurity in their most natural expression of joy. And they probably won't want to talk to you anymore. Say your boss, friend, mom, etc. is calling you, then leave. Start very quickly looking at your watch. Back at them. Then the watch. Then them. On and on very obviously until they ask, what? Then, in a really dumbfounded voice, say, I think you just broke some sort of record. That was 20 minutes of talking without stopping to take a single breath. Crazy. Say you have a meeting to get to. Say you have a migraine and sounds are bothering you. Say it's nothing personal but your ex-BF, GF had the same name. Smell. Voice and it's making you uncomfortable. Say your BF, GF is extremely jealous and you can't be seen taking to other people. Say you're in a religious cult and not allowed to associate with non-believers. We have a chatty crossing guard that talks closely without a mask. He always stops people and talks their ear off. You can tell by their body language they want out but they are too polite. Not me. Sorry, I am in a hurry, followed by walking away. He doesn't bother me anymore but my wife still hasn't built up the courage. She strategically crosses the street to avoid him. My old boss was this way. I freaking love her but I always tell people that if you are going to talk to her, make sure you have an exit strategy. If that is a meeting in 15 minutes or that you have to help someone else. Anything. But she will talk to you for 90 minutes easy. Kiss them always works for me but they end up using their phone immediately afterwards for some reason and running away. So double win. Hey, you might not want to do this me. I'm in a bad mood and just want to be left alone. I am very sorry. I had a great time, but I have to go now. You've got more story than I've got time. Let's continue this later. How I do it is if I am on the phone I make up some totally believable lie that a person who has met me could see me doing and I say my lie and say I have to go do it. If that does no work then I hang up on them, wait a minute and call them back saying it was someone else, then I say that I have to go do the lie and hang up. You don't. You slowly walks away until the person feels you are uncomfortable and shuts up. Is there anything you specifically need from me right now? No? Okay, bye. Listen. Shut up for a second. https://youtube.be/oi3df_3c4 t = 5. The amount of words that comes out of your mouth is exhausting. I'm very talkative and have a hard time finding the right way to end a conversation. What can I do? Just ignore them. A girl at my work literally doesn't shut up if you show her you are listening. However, if you pretend you can't hear her, she'll stop talking. AirPods, wireless earbuds work wonders. I use my phone like a TV remote and start making a mute gesture with it directly at their face. Hole. Tell them you have to go do something else, usually related to what location you're at, and just leave. The sounds protruding from thy oral cavity causes disturbance in one's ear and I request you to cease such action. Wave at someone in the distance. Then, I'm so sorry, I have to go. I interrupt. Overtalk them. Take control of the conversation and then tell them I must go now. Works like a charm. I just did it this afternoon. I say. I can't play with you anymore. I have to. And fill in with whatever I have to do. I have to read. I have to take a nap. I have to work. I'm 49. It really works.